Okay. I just changed my plan for the first fight actually, so you need a citrus. I was just equipping items. Empoleon. No, I should have fully double checked my first line before I posted stream. Oh well. Empoleon just 3 shots you with Surf. A citrus is fine there. You need a life orb for this, yeah? And then Primarina, just a citrus is fine. So you need the life orb. Okay, so one more time. I should have done this before I posted stream. My apologies. You're just gonna slowly rock smash this guy to death, and you will be pre-burned, and that's okay. You're just gonna slowly win this matchup. You bait in Kingler, who only can click Liquidation. We go to Hydreigon on the Liquidation. We kill with Draco Meteor. We bait in Pangoro. We go to Donphan on the Pangoro. Penguin deals with you. Yeah, we're good. I think I have to go to Slateport. There's a story event here. Yeah. Foo foo foo. Fwa ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay, you are clicking Rock Smash and Roost a bunch. You are clicking Draco Meteor. You are clicking Charm and then Earthquake. You are clicking Surf thrice. You are clicking... Let me make sure Empoleon... Yeah. You are clicking Dual Wing Beat. You are clicking Perish Song. I need to level up Donphan. Let me get that in the calc. Donphan is level 81. And we are ready. Donphan may die here. If Donphan dies, that is disastrous. But I don't need Donphan for another fight in here, so there's good and there's bad if Donphan dies. You're clicking Defog and then Rock Smash a bunch. You're clicking Draco. You're clicking Charm into Earthquake. You are clicking Surf 3 times. Do I want to give a better move than Icy Wind? Is there a better coverage move? Probably not. I think we're ready. I wanted to pre-burn you. Let's just do that real quick. Okay. This is one of the tougher fights in here. This is one of the tougher fights of the 8 that I have planned for today. So we'll just see what we could do. Aye. Buckle up, this matchup's gonna take a while. So this Persian has Hypnosis, that's why we're pre-burned. And he has a Bright Powder, so we're gonna click Defog here. So let me just quickly get his crit damage online. So the most damage he could do to me, between him critting twice and him burning, is 184. If I'm ever below 184, I'm gonna have to click Roost. So we're gonna defog once to negate the Bright Powder. And we are good to Rock Smash here. Big damage. We have to do that like 10 times. And we're gonna have to mix in some roosts as we do it. The goal is to be between 96 health and 222 health. So we have a very large range of HP that works to get the baiting correct. He is now at -2 defense. He hasn't crit a move yet. There we go, that's a little more damage, that's a little more damage. He's at -3 defense. Night Slash is a high crit move. He just failed to crit me 4 times in a row. That's a bad omen, because we are risking some crits later, so I want him to crit now where it doesn't matter. He's at -3 defense. Could I, like, kill him with crit or something? There's no way. So my crit does 35%. So now I do 41% on a crit. So let me just take a quick peek. He has very, very close to 41% health. So if I like max roll crit, I may kill him earlier than I want. So let's just roost one more time, then let's evaluate. Because I could stall turns with defog, I can stall turns with all kinds of stuff. There's a crit. I am safe to click Rock Smash. The most he could do is 184 with 2 crits. If I end up at 96 health, that is a disaster. He cannot do 100 damage with crit plus burn. Correct. So we're good to Rock Smash. This probably will not kill him. The next one will definitely kill him. He is now at -5 defense. This will definitely kill him. I don't need health on Corviknight, but I might as well click Roost. I have a Lepa Berry. There may be worlds where Pangoro is just eating my lunch, and then Corviknight HP might matter. Okay, so once again, just to say it out loud, be higher than 96 and less than 222. We have successfully done that. One Night Slash actually does that. So we're going to click Roost one more time. He does 42 at minimum, which will always put me into Kingler range, which is who I want to see next. This better be Kingler. If it's not Kingler, I'm upset. Kingler's the only thing on this squad that kills me. Kingler has to click Liquidation. He can't click Agility because he is already faster than me. We're going to swap into Hydreigon on Liquidation. This cannot defense drop because this Kingler is sheer force. Hydreigon is faster than this guy. Hydreigon just kills this guy. Yep. You are just dead to Draco Meteor. As long as we're outside of Floatzel range, we are good. And we are. There should be Pangoro next. There is a risk against this Pangoro. So Pangoro right now needs to click Close Combat. This thing has a Quick Claw, so I cannot U-turn out. We just need to hard swap out. Corviknight would not appreciate a Close Combat, correct? No, it would not. Okay. We're just going to hard swap out. If this Pangoro gets like 3 max rolls in a row, Donphan is dead. So Donphan is dead like 0.004% of the time or something. So we're going to go into Donphan here. We do not want to see a roll of 120. If he rolls 120 on this close combat, that is not good. That is a roll of 105. That's a pathetic roll, Pangoro. You feeling all right, man? That is a very, very, very low roll. I'm going to click Charm. Pangoro has the ability Scrappy. Scrappy blocks Intimidate, but it does not block Charm. If it does block Charm, then I lose. But I have to click it. I eat my citrus berry. We charm him down to have his defense. He still needs to click close combat, and with him at -3, this Earthquake is guaranteed to kill. This is going to bait in Bouffalant. Fully random move Bouffalant, which is kind of scary. We can just go to Penguin. You do have Surf, right? You do have Surf. I can just go to Penguin on fully random move Bouffalant. That's the most damaging move. Unfortunate. No crit there is great. He is dead to 3 Surfs. He could click Workup right now. The magic number here is 54. I need to end this interaction above 54 health. So if he crits me, he does 142. I have a citrus berry, so I'm good. That's 50 health, but I have a citrus berry to heal out of it, so we're good. We're good. He had to random move, head charge, crit, and then, like, crit again or something. So he's clicking head charge. He might be dead to this recoil, although probably not. Will Graplock see a kill on me from there? Yes. Revenge is weird, revenge is funny. Who knows if Graplocked will see a kill on me, but this should be Graplocked next. Graplocked kills me and Floatzel does not. Graplocked only kills me with revenge. We're gonna swap into Dragonite. It's never Ice Punch. That's the only move that Dragonite is scared of. And with a Life Orb, you are dead to dual Wing Beat. Last up is Floatzel. Does Floatzel kill me with Ice Punch? He does. This is a guaranteed Ice Punch incoming. Guaranteed Ice Punch? Yeah. This Floatzel has a Focus Band. My options for playing around Focus Band are not amazing. We're pre-burned, so this can't freeze me. I could just Moonblast twice, but then if the Focus Band procs, that's pretty awkward. Thank you, Lemon. Instead, we're gonna just Perish Song him. No defense drop is great. I'm not dead to crit, right? Crit does 85. Do I want to flip turn out? Do I want to encore him? He could click Power Up Punch right now. So how are we looking on health? Penguin can kind of just come in and just chill. Can Hydreigon take a liquidation? Hydreigon can take a liquidation, Penguin could take a liquidation, Dragonite could take a liquidation. I can encore him right now and I win. He's Water Veil. I'm never dead, I still have my Citrus Berry. Okay. Now he's clicking that instead of Power Up Punch. He has to click Liquidation 2 more times, so I just go to Dragonite and then to Empoleon. And you're cooked. Done. One down. Scary, 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 scary. Okay. Fight 2. I need Muck. I need Empoleon. I need Dragonite. I need Senti-Scorch. I need We Both Slow. And I need Hydreigon. So, pre-toxic. I pre-toxic so I can't get frozen. And I have a Citrus. So I knock off on the Ice Beam. Now I want to only bait close combat. So we're set up so that if Ice Beam crits, I'm at 96, that's right, so that Ice Beam critting always puts me into Citrus Berry. That's why I'm at 96. So Ice Beam crit does 111 damage. Muck takes 17 from Toxic. I take 128 damage. I want to be at Citrus Berry. So Citrus Berry is 139. 139 plus 128 is 267. Got it. So I need Muck. I need Empoleon. I need... And if there's Reflect Up, does this still work? Do you kill with Reflect Up? You get pretty darn close. Okay. You can come in on Hariyama. I need Dragonite. I need Senti-Scorch. Shoutouts to Emily. This is her idea, or maybe it's not, I don't know. I got it from her. And then I need Slowbro. And I need Hydreigon. You need a Citrus. Slowbro needs a Leppa. Senti-Scorch needs a Zoom Lens. Dragonite needs a Life Orb. Penguin needs a Citrus. Is a Citrus the most appropriate? Does a black belt get me there? So if he double crits me, I'm at like 49, and I'll take 2 ticks of poison. I'm at 31. That's fine. So if a black belt gets me there, give me the black belt. It's close. And Muck needs a Citrus. And Muck needs to be pre-damaged to 267. Senti-Scorch needs to be frozen. Slowbro needs to be burned. You're clicking knock off. You need brick break. I'll get rid of surf. Yeah. You're clicking Dark Pulse. You are clicking Slack Off a bunch, Psychic, Future Sight. You are clicking... Do I want Seismic Toss on Slowbro? No, because this thing has a Rocky helmet. No, probably not. Penguin does need a citrus berry. So what do I do if there's a reflect up? Ice attack another time with muck. It's probably fine. We'll see. We'll play it by ear if there's a reflect up. I think I have the tools to deal with this Cryogonal. Okay. I need a pre-toxic. Okay. This Cryogonal has a focus band, so we're going to knock off the focus band. If he clicks reflect right now, which you should be about 40% to do, I'm going to have to like slow down and think a little bit. Okay. I just thought of a way. If he clicked reflect and then I crit killed him, oh, that would be very, very scary. But that didn't happen. He might click reflect. He might not click reflect. He's dead to brick break. As long as Empoleon is above 96 health, we're good, and I will be above 96 health. This is going to bring in Hariyama. Darn it, if he clicked reflect and then I killed him, that would have been bad. So I had to have pre-burned Muck. Hariyama must click close combat. We can just go hard Dragonite on the close combat. With the lower defenses, he is just dead to dual wing beat. I have no idea who this baits. We have really good counters to all three things in the back. Ideally, it's superior. It's Electros. Okay. Where do you click in Electros? Electros kills me, but superior doesn't. That's pretty nutty. This is Wild Charge. Could it ever be knockoff? It's never knockoff. It can't be Coil because I am faster than him and I 2-hit KO him. This needs to be Wild Charge. We can just go hard Hydreigon on that. Hydreigon does not care at all. We're going to kill him with 2 Dark Pulses into Draco Meteor. Nice. $142 health. That should be superior. It will be superior. Superior can literally click any move. It could click Leaf Storm, Dragon Pulse, Glare, or Leech Seed. Senti-Scorch does not care. Senti-Scorch is pre-frozen, so it can't get hit by Glare. And then I'm pre-frozen, Flare Blitz thaws you out. This thing has a Bright Powder, so I have a Zoom Lens to counteract the Bright Powder. He is just dead to Flare Blitz. That's 2 down. The next one for me, oops, hi. The next one for me was the toughest one to plan. You could really click Wish there, huh? That's crazy. Okay, so Alomomola versus Slowbro. The most damage he could do is 122, although once I have a Whirlpool on me, that number changes a little bit. I forget how much damage Whirlpool does. I would assume it's 1/8. That did 33 damage. That seems like it's 1/8. So Whirlpool does 33. Burn does 16. And his crit does 45. So he does 208 if he double crits me and Whirlpool is online. So I need to slack off here. Well, that's not true because I would only take 1 round of Burn and Whirlpool. He does 94 if he max roll crits. And then the next turn he only does 45 more. So as long as I'm above 149, I'm good to attack him. I can attack here. I need to slack off in case he double max roll crits me. I'm surprised it could click Wish if I do more than 50% to it. Future Sight does more than 50% to this thing. I think he's cooked, because my Future Sight will hit before his Wish goes off if he lives this, or whatever. You're just dead. Yep. Okay. 2 down. So the fact that there was already a misplay in there makes me very nervous. Just you wait, Ryan. You will see on this very fight. Okay, so I need Electrode. I need Corviknight, who I need to teach Hurricane. That baits in Lantern. I need Crocodile and Kingdra to help me deal with Lantern. That baits in Sharpedo. I need Electrode plus Caracosta to deal with Sharpedo, which baits in Crobat. And then I need Turtonator for the whatever you are. Muck is not going too crazy. I need you. I need you. Corviknight's going crazy, I'll tell you what. That baits in Lantern. I need you plus you to deal with Lantern, which baits in Sharpedo. I need you to help with Sharpedo. And then I need you to finish the job. I need Turtonator at level 80, I believe. So Corviknight needs a Lepa Berry. You need a Magnet. You need a Wide Lens. You need a Citrus Berry. I said pre-paralyzed. I don't need to pre-paralyze, right? Because the only goal is to stall that out. Yeah, I don't need to pre-paralyze. Because Thunder Wave, ground types are immune to Thunder Wave, unless I'm just horrific at Pokemon. Turtonator... Citrus, yeah? No, Roap. That's the whole point. Is that Turtonator needs a Roap Berry. And then you need to be level 80. And you need a citrus berry. 80 works for this knucklehead. 80 works for that knucklehead. Okay, good. Quick review of the plan. Electrode Volt switches Omastar, which can never ever kill it. Corviknight goes sicko mode with Hurricane. I gotta get Corviknight Hurricane. Over Rock Smash. I need to pre-damage, Crocodile, and Caracosta. Caracosta needs to be at 201 health. Crocodile needs to be at why on earth did I say 77%? It needs to be 80%. Well, it doesn't even need to be 80%. It needs to be 94%. $254 health on Crocodile. Oh, it needs to be... Got it. Yep. I remembered why. It needs to be 210 health on Crocodile. Which is never that. Yes. Yes. Okay. You have a magnet to boost your damage on Omastar and Crobat and Sharpedo. You have a Lepaberry to engage in fisticuffs with Omastar. You have a Wide Lens, you can hit this Earthquake on Lantern. You have a Citrus Berry. You have a Roap Berry in case Sharpedo gets its Focus banned. The Roap Berry will finish the job. You have a Citrus so that you can come in on random move Escavalier and win. You are clicking Overheat. You are clicking Aqua Jet maybe. You are clicking nothing. You are clicking Earthquake. You are clicking Defog. What's Hurricane's accuracy? Only one Defog does it. Cool. And you're clicking Volt Switch like 5 times. Okay. Is there a ghost type? There is no ghost type. Okay. The next grunt, like, snipes you. Yeah, she can see, like, all the way from over there. Let's do it. This one probably took me the most time of any grunt. Is that true? Grunt 7 sucks. Did this one take me less time than Grunt 7? I think it did. This fight's really hard. There's a Focus Band Sharpedo in the back that Golisopod would just handle. It's so embarrassing how free Golisopod makes the Sharpedo in the back here. This Omastar has... You have Stealth Rocks and Spikes, right? So you're very likely clicking one of them. It's like a 1 in 400 that this Omastar attacks. If this Omastar attacks, it is clicking Power Gem. We're gonna Volt Switch out. This Omastar has a Focus Sash. This can never kill. We're going to click Defog once so that my Hurricanes are fully accurate. This Omastar has weak armor, so I don't want to hit it with any physical moves. If I hit it with physical moves, then weak armor would activate, and all of a sudden it would be faster than me. So we're just going to click Defog until he attacks me once, which... when he has two different kinds of hazards, it's actually like pretty likely that he attacks me, but pretty unlikely that he attacks me, I should say. So we're going to do this a few times. If he just never attacks me, that's okay. We'll figure it out. Is it like 31%? I am dead to max roll crit. Do I dare click Roost? He is so likely to set up a hazard. That would be an awesome way to lose Corviknight. Corviknight needs to kill this guy when I am above 114 health, above 117 health, and below 200. So I'm going to click Hurricane once. This might kill if I like max roll crit. It might confuse him. Okay. I need to click Roost. Roost has the benefit of lowering Power Gem damage, so if he was spamming Power Gem, we would be totally fine. He is dead to one more Hurricane, yeah. He's at about 14%. He is almost certainly dead to another Hurricane. What do I want to click? I think just defog is fine. We just defog until he attacks again. He is very likely to be dead to this Hurricane. And we are in Lantern kill range with no hazards on the field. Lemon, you are a different kind of beast. You are showing up again and again on these fights. This can only be Thunder. We're going to go into Crocodile on that Thunder. This Lantern has 8 Hydro Pumps. And 10 Thunders. I'm going to double check that he has 8 Hydro Pumps. This thing has 8 hydro pumps. So we're just going to swap into Kingdra 8 times. We're always dead to hydro pump. He has to click that. He can't click any of his other nonsense. So we're just going to swap to Kingdra and back 8 times. That's 1 hydro pump. Now he's clicking either Thunder or Confuse Ray or Thunder Wave. Crocodile can swap into all 3 of those. This is 2 hydro pumps. I only need to run him out of hydro pumps. I don't really need to keep track of his other moves. This is 3 hydro pumps. Yeah, Lantern, I have my own Lantern. Lantern is kind of sick with PP stalling in here. This is 4 hydro pumps. Once this Lantern is out of hydro pumps, I am going to send an Earthquake his direction. This is 5 hydro pumps. It cannot swap ever. So it I mean, it can't swap until it's out of hydro pumps, and even when it's out of hydro pumps, I'll explain. This is 6 hydro pumps. This is 7 hydro pumps. Oh, 6, 7. Just kidding. Okay, do I want to go back and make sure that I counted to 7 correctly? I do not. I'm going to say I can count to 7 correctly. This is its last hydro pump. If this is Confuse Ray, then I counted wrong, but this should be hydro pump. That is 8 hydro pumps. Do I want to make sure I can count to 8? I'm going to choose to believe that I can count to 8. Please don't be Confuse Ray. Maybe I should have keeping track of Lantern's Thunders. Good. Okay, so it is out of hydro pumps. So here's what's going to happen. It can't swap because it still has a useful move. It still has Confuse Ray. Had it Confuse Rayed on the way in, then I could have gotten Switch AI'd. I'm going to click Earthquake. I have a wide lens. This Earthquake has a 99% chance to miss. If Crocodile is confused, then AI could make a swap. The only possible thing it could swap to is Crobat. And the thing about Crobat is Electro just kind of deals with Crobat. So I was okay with it making a swap here. So I'm going to send an Earthquake. This Earthquake has a 99% chance to hit. If I miss, and then if it Confuse Rays, then I need to stop and think. It cannot swap right now. It has to click Confuse Ray. That's the only move that does anything to me. I hit through the Bright Powder. This might kill, this might not kill. This has to be Confuse Ray. Now it can't swap because AI can never swap when they're below 50%. So this is random move Lantern. Let me ask you, can Kingdra live a Thunder crit? Yes. I'm going to go to Kingdra. This is fully random move. This could be Thunder. Kingdra does not care. Youch. This has to be Thunder again. I should have kept track of his Thunders. If I miss this, I need to go back and count how many Thunders he's used. But I did not miss it. We are specifically pre-damaged to bait in Sharpedo next. This is Sharpedo incoming. Focus Band Sharpedo, baby. I can't afford to knock this thing off. This thing does too much damage. Its attacking moves are Waterfall and Dark Pulse, two moves that could flinch you. This thing is just an absolute piece of garbage. I'm going to show you my beautiful Game Corner Encounter throw. Look at this pristine matchup. This would be such an easy matchup, except my throw is Mold Breaker, so I just get flinched. It's such a free matchup, but it just does not work. So right now, you have to click Waterfall. We just go Hard Electrode on that. I do not want this Waterfall to crit. Now it has to be Ice Beam, right? It has to be Ice Beam. Electrode is faster than this guy at +1 speed. I'm going to Volt Switch out. This Volt Switch has a very, very high chance to kill. If I don't kill, we have a Roap Berry to finish the job. Beautiful. I think I get to save my Roap Berry, which is very nice because I only have 2 of them for the whole game. I'm going to go into Caracosta, and Caracosta baits Crobat Giga Drain. Crobat must click Giga Drain. What's your 4th move? Super Fang? Yeah, this has to be Giga Drain. We just go back to Electrode. How's Electrode health looking? Oh, this could be Heat Wave. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Let's try to figure out what could happen. Okay. Kingdra is really low. I'm trying to prevent losing my Roap Berry. So when I go to Electrode, I'm going to be in range of Heat Wave. It's either Acrobatics or Heat Wave. Can I go to Turtonator on that? Who's level 80? So can I, okay, so I have a few options. Option 1 is go to Corviknight, which baits out Heat Wave. I really, really want to save my Roap Berry. I don't know if I can. I don't know if there's a way to not have Caracosta swap in on Heat Wave, for sure. So Caracosta, sorry, Turtonator on the Giga Drain, which forces Acrobatics. Caracosta on the Acrobatics, Flying Gem is gone. Forces Giga Drain. We go to Electrode on the Giga Drain. It could be either move. Then we go back to Turtonator. I think that's it. I think we take advantage of Turtonator being a fat. We make him burn his Flying Gem. Turtonator does not want to eat a Flying Gem boosted Acrobatics. I want Caracosta to eat a Flying Gem boosted Acrobatics. So I am going to go to Turtonator on the Giga Drain, back to Caracosta on the Flying Gem boosted Acrobatics, and then to Electrode, and then I do the stuff I want to do with Electrode. Let's do it. That does not jeopardize my Escavalier at all, because Turtonator only needs to be above 124 health. So let's go to Turtonator on this guaranteed Giga Drain. It cannot be Super Fang, it must be Giga Drain. Yes. We're trying to save the Roap Berry. Now it needs to be Acrobatics. We're going to go back to Caracosta on the Acrobatics. Crit would hurt a lot, but it's okay. Make him get rid of the Flying Gem. This has to be Giga Drain. It cannot be Super Fang. It must be Giga Drain. We go into Electrode on the Giga Drain. And then we'll pause and evaluate. (119 health). This could be either move. It is more likely to be acrobatics. I'm going to click Volt Switch with Electrode. Volt Switch kills if I high roll crit. If I go into Turtonator, Turtonator is level 80. Don't forget it. Let's just get that in the calc right now so I don't mess this up. What's the magic number again? Sorry, I'm clicking around a lot. The magic number is 124. I have 68 health of leeway. Can Crobat knock me down to 60 by 68? It can. If that happens, I simply need to stall until he knocks me into my Citrus Berry. But I may be taking too much damage to make that happen. How much does Caracosta take from not Flying Gem boosted acrobatics? He does not take a lot at all. I think we can afford to just go between Caracosta and Turtonator until Giga Drain knocks me down. Does he have 5 or 10 Giga Drains? He has 10 Giga Drains. If this is Heat Wave, we just win. If this is Acrobatics, we're going to have to take a couple of Giga Drains to make this happen. Like 2 Giga Drains. Like, this is totally fine. Please be Heat Wave. Okay. That is dead to Escavalier. I am dead if Escavalier gets the Quick Claw right now. So this must be Acrobatics. Your Flying Gem is gone. Don't forget it. I also have Corviknight health as a resource. This must be Acrobatics. We can just go to Caracosta on it. I'm clicking around a lot. I apologize. I'm nervous. If Acrobatics crits, it's still only Giga Drain. This must be Giga Drain. Am I switching around too much? No, I think we're okay. Can Giga Drain knock me into... No, it can't. Okay, I need to take 2 Giga Drains. Can Crocodile take a Acrobatics from here? He can. I'm nervous Caracosta is getting too low. If Acrobatics crits Caracosta, then it could just be Acrobatics again. At this point, I need to get Turtonator to the Citrus Berry. So I think it's go to Turtonator, go to Crocodile on the... go to Corviknight on the Acrobatics. Because I want to bait Heat Wave into Crocodile. This thing's inner focus. You can't flinch an inner focus guy. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Slow down. Can Crocodile... Oh, maybe... Got it. I go to Crocodile. Crocodile intimidates a Scavalier. And then once a Scavalier is intimidated, Turtonator wins. Because I have a Citrus Berry. Yes. Okay. Okay. Done. We figured it out. We go to Electrode right now. This has to be Giga Drain. We go to Electrode. We have saved the Roat Berry, baby. You are dead to Volt Switch. Last up is a Scavalier. We're going to go into Crocodile, which baits a Bug. If you swap in an Intimidate Pokemon, once you kill something with Volt Switch, the Intimidate will not activate until the end of the turn. So this is going to bring in a Scavalier. And then we're going to Intimidate a Scavalier. And then with the Scavalier intimidated, Turtonator just wins from here. He must click Mega Horn. Mega Horn, even with the Intimidate, absolutely obliterates me. We can go into Turtonator on that. Mega Horn might miss. I do not care. I eat my Citrus. The most damage he could do is 84. That only happens if the Quick Claw activates and you are dead to Overheat. No Quick Claw. Turton on him. Get fucked. We saved a Roat Berry. You can't escape rope from Aqua Hideout, huh? You really can't? Alright, fine. Give me that Roat Berry back, baby! Grunt 4. I need Empoleon. I need Gyarados. I need Turtonator again. I need Slowbro. I need Tentacruel. Is it Primarina or Slowbro? Oh, Slowbro's already taken. It's Primarina. Primarina beats Ninetales, baits Sand Slash. Gyarados. Plus Turtonator. Beats Sandslash. Baits in Ice Cube. Slowbro beats Ice Cube. Baits in one of the two Pokemon in the back. You beat Walrein in the back. You beat Clefable in the back. Penguin needs a Citrus Icy Wind. Penguin. You need Icy Wind Brick Break. You have Icy Wind Brick Break. You need Fire Blast. Can you fly? You cannot fly. I'm going to get rid of Scale Shot, I believe, to teach Fire Blast. Scale Shot seems the most worthless out of all these moves. Outrage is probably less useless, but Outrage seems nice to like force the AI to not click setup moves. So I will get rid of Scale Shot. And then I need Empoleon. You need a Citrus. Turtonator versus Sandslash. Just a Citrus is fine. Slowbro versus Ice Cube. Just a Citrus. Alepa's fine. Alepa's fine. Primarina versus Walrein. Pre-burn Citrus is probably fine. That's a lot of damage that Primarina's taking. Primarina that's not tanky at all is not great into this Walrein. But I have Empoleon that could help. And then Tentacruel versus Clefable. No Beedrill for the Ice Cube. Good, good. Tentacruel versus Clefable. Citrus is fine. Do I want to pre-burn Primarina? This Walrein's a pain in the ass. Alright, let's pre-burn. Do I have a ghost type? I do not have a ghost type. There's electrodes around. I don't want to pick up any items. I'm like 85. Okay. I'm like 90% sure this is the Master Ball, but I do not care. I will have a ghost type before I pick up anything. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, let me get my ghost type. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing it without a ghost type. These wild electrodes have explosion, and so I am not going to mess around with that one bit. Give me a ghost type. I'm 85% sure this is the heart scale. And this is the electrode. And I am like 90% sure this is the master ball. And I am quite sure this is an electrode. Yeah. They don't ambush you. That's not how this game rolls. Okay, cool. Alright, so let me go get Penguin. Right, left, go back on. Okay. You have a citrus so that you, if Ninetales like triple crits me, I always bait Earthquake out of Sand Slash. It's going to be something like that. Is it a citrus? It really is. You have a citrus so that if Sand Slash triple axle triple crits, you only bait triple axle. You have a citrus so that triple axle into Earthquake, you have enough health to always bait Ice Cube. You have a Leppa so you can click slack off 20 times on this Ice Cube. You have a citrus so that you don't get dumpstered by Walrein. Walrein might clean my clock. Primarina versus Walrein is not great. My Primarina is not that good. Slow Bro will usually bait in Clefable, which is what I want. And by usually bait in, I mean I have to be at least 68%, which should be pretty easy, actually. Okay. You're clicking Icy Wind twice, and then Flash Cannon, and maybe Brick Break. You are not clicking anything. You are clicking Overheat. You are clicking Slack Off a bunch, and then Future Sight and Psychic, and so forth. You're clicking Pear Song. And you are clicking Sludge Bomb and Toxic and Knock Off and Acid Spray. People have lost to this fight before. That looks good. Wahahaha. Okay. This Ninetales sets up the Hail. This is a snow team. I know, Penguin with no jet's a bummer. This Ninetales has Aurora Veil and Light Clay. This Ninetales has Nasty Plot. It cannot click Nasty Plot right now because it is dead to Flash Cannon. What I'm going to do is, I don't want to click Flash Cannon because if he clicks Aurora Veil, now I have to deal with 7 turns of Aurora Veil, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to click Icy Wind. There are 7 turns of Aurora Veil left, except not really. Ninetales is still faster than me. After one more Icy Wind, I am faster than him. With the Veil up, Ninetales no longer sees that I one-tap him. He actually lives a Flash Cannon with the light screen up, so he could click Nasty Plot right now. That's totally fine. With 2 icy winds, now Penguin is faster. I was supposed to pre-burn Penguin. Fuck. This thing's clicking freeze dry. I'm faster though. Hang on. It's clicking freeze dry. The most it could do with a crit is 172. I need to click Brick Break, right? That's so ass. I'm so bad. I just lose on the spot if he freezes me, huh? Fuck, man. It says right here, 88, you dumbass. Okay. Freeze dry is just a 10% chance to freeze. God damn it, man. I have 5 water types. I mean, this thing is gonna just spiral out of control. Okay. I don't know why I thought it had to click Moonblast, because I'm just a dolt. Is it better to Flash Cannon or Brick Break? It has to be better to Brick Break, and if it does freeze me, the fact that it's a -2 speed means I have a lot of things I can revenge. That might be sack Penguin territory. Let's just click Brick Break. It's not going to freeze me, so don't even sweat it. I was supposed to pre-burn so I don't get frozen here. It's so unbelievably easy. Okay, slow the fuck down. Hail does 15. I will be at 152. I need to just kill him. This is gonna bait in Sand Slash. Sand Slash is clicking either Earthquake or Swords Dance. We swap into Gyarados. If I was pre-burned, I would have always been in range of this guy. Gyarados with Fire Blast always kills. So he needs to attack here. He needs to click Triple Axle. We just go right back to Penguin. need to get him to... Is neutral attack okay for Turtonator? I really need to get him to -1. This has to be Earthquake. Now this has to be triple axle. Can I go to Penguin on a neutral triple axle? I can. How much does Penguin take from Hail? I said 15, right? I can go to Penguin on a neutral triple axle. This has to be Earthquake. All right. He is now at -1 attack, and we're good. We're not even good, because the end of this fight is also awkward. I would have loved some Penguin health to help out with Walrein in case Walrein spirals out of control. This has to be triple axle. You are dead to Overheat. I am not dead to Earthquake. This will always bait in Ice Cube. Ice Cube needs to click Head Smash. I can just go hard Slowbro on this Head Smash. Ice Cube has 5 Head Smashes. If he like crits all 5, then Ice Cube is dead to Recoil, which I do not want. Okay, I think we're already good. He only has 5 Head Smashes. I'm just gonna click Slack Off 5 times. My Slack Off barely outdamages like max roll crit of Head Smash plus Hail. He is not dead to Recoil on this one. This guy has Belly Drum. He couldn't click Belly Drum on Turtonator because Turtonator did 50% with Overheat, even accounting for the fact that Turtonator was at -2. He can't click Belly Drum onto Slowbro because Slowbro does 50% with Future Sight. So now he is out of Head Smashes. He just needs to click Icicle Spear. I would like to finish the job. When I am above 68%. What does that translate to for slow, bro? Above like 183 health. That sounds about right. How many icicle spears does this guy have? If I can run him out of icicle spears, then we're really cooking, but that probably will not happen. He has 48. That may not happen. So we'll just get to full health. Slowbro at full health will bait in Clefable. But I will not be at full health, but that's okay. I'm going to set up a future sight. I'm going to slack off one more time, and I'm going to kill with Psychic. Alright, don't hit me with 5 hits, 5 crits, please. Should bring in Clefable, and then the future sight should smack Clefable. That's a pretty low roll. Actually, no, it's not. This is clicking either Cosmic Power or Moonblast. Tentacruel should be able to win either way. I prefer Moonblast, but that's okay. Okay. If this thing's attacking, it's clicking Stored Power. I need to knock off its weakness policy. What item did I go on you? Did I go Citrus? Yeah. I need to knock off the weakness policy so that I can kill it with Sludge Bomb. Stored Power crit right now does 104. If I Acid Spray him, that's going to lower his Stored Power damage, which is good. Sludge Bomb does 80% minimum. He is dead to Sludge Bomb. And I would love to get a Toxic off on Walrein if I can survive Blizzard crit. Which I have to. I'm faster. Blizzard crit does like 75. This thing has a Bright Powder. Toxic doesn't care. And now we just gotta chill for a few turns. I have Primarina health. I have lots of Primarina health. Can I live one more? I don't care. I want to go to Primarina. I want to be able to come in later. This thing has Ice Body, so I think Perish Song might kill before the Poison does, although not if you click Substitute. His crit is 76 on Primarina. Which hits me to my citrus. Can Slowbro take a blizzard? Crit is 129 into Slowbro. Slowbro can absolutely take a blizzard. We're gonna slow flip turn out. I may need to go get water after this. I'm having a bit of a coughing fit here. And then we just click slack off a few times. His max roll crit is how much on Slowbro? He could freeze me, I don't care. 130 is his max roll crit, and then Hail does like 16 damage, so yeah, we're good. Tentacruel can always take a hit, so I just swap to Tentacruel and it's over. That's fine. Okay, that was an exciting one. I was not expecting that to be an exciting one. Tentacruel takes 76 from Blizzard Crit and 13 from the Hail. Does Hail happen before Toxic? I believe so. Yeah, it should. Yep. Okay. We're halfway done. That was the easier half, and I screwed up on 2 of the 4 fights, which is not good. Okay. Next up, I need Corviknight. I need Drudagon, which I did not think I would say. I need Dragonite. I need Muck. I need Crocodile. And I need Big Houndoom. So we lead Corviknight. We make him Dragon Dance. We swap into Drudagon, who's level 81. Drudagon is not dead to crit, and Drudagon kills with Thunder Punch. Boom. That baits in Go-Goat. Go-Goat is clicking random move. We can go to Dragonite on that. And with the Life Orb, Go-Goat is dead to dual Wing Beat. Boom. That baits in Raichu. We have Crocodile to bait Grass Knot. Into Muck. We knock off. We schmooze. Yeah. I want Corviknight. I want Drudagon, man. Get in here. I want Dragonite. I want Muck. I want Crocodile. I want Houndoom. We're gonna level up Drudagon. Do I have to go all the way to 81? I don't, right? I gotta go pretty high. Okay, 79 does it. Boom. And that could never be you. Okay. 79 does it. I need Thunder Punch. And I keep muting and unmuting, so let me... I should be unmuted. I need Thunder Punch. I'm gonna get rid of Night Slash, I suppose. Corviknight needs to be sleeping. Druddigon needs a zoom lens. Dragonite needs a life orb. You can come in on any move from Go-Goat. I need a pre-toxic muck. Do that now. Just do it now. I do not care. And what do you need? A citrus? I guess a citrus would be the best. You need a citrus. And you need the Houndoomite. Oh baby. So this leads to the Mega Sharpedo. Yeah. Okay. I heal. You're not clicking anything. You are clicking Thunder Punch. You have a zoom lens to counteract the Gyarados' Bright Powder. Level 79 Druddigon is never dead. Stream has been okay. I have missed some stuff in my notes, so fights were riskier than they should be, but we have done okay. You have a Life Orb, dual Wing Beat kills the Go-Goat. You have a Citrus, you're pre-toxic, so you can't get paralyzed. You're gonna knock off the Raichu. And you have the Houndoomite. This may be our first time Mega Evolving. It also may not be. What up, Mike? Okay. It is a Bright Powder Gyarados. Eep. With Intimidate. So you need a zoom lens to counteract the Bright Powder, except this thing has like Earthquake, so like I can't use Magnezone because it has Earthquake. It has Stone Edge, so you can't use... I don't know why it has Stone Edge. We're pre-sleeping. It has to click Dragon Dance, and then we just swap to Druddigon as it Dragon Dances. We do that to avoid the Intimidate. Now it has to be Earthquake or Stone Edge. I live max roll crit, and then he is dead to Thunder Punch. And we are Sheer Force. Sheer Force guarantees we pick up that kill. This should bait in Go-Goat. Druddigon hit the field, baby. We got a Druddigon frag in the books. This is like random move Go-Goat. Dragonite does not care. You're just dead to dual Wing Beat. This bait's in Raichu. In the back is a Cursula. Cursula would like actually be a problem if that Cursula has like Meteor Beam. Everything Cursula has no defense at all. Cursula's defense is like in the trash, so it can't be Cursula because Dragonite just kills it. It couldn't be Cursula on Drudagon, because Drudagon just kills it. What are you clicking, Raichu? This Raichu has Nasty Plot. It can't click Nasty Plot because I kill it with Outrage. So it has to be one of its stab moves, which Crocodile is loving every minute of it. Now it has to be Grass Knot. It can't click Nasty Plot because Crocodile also just destroys him. This Raichu has a Focus Band, so it just has a 10% chance to live any hit. I don't want this knockoff to kill. Dang it. What up? Yep. There's a couple of Raichu Alolas in this game, but man, that one... There's one on a very tough double battle. And then Cursula, I am faster than Cursula, and Cursula is just dead. This guy would, like, actually be a problem if he had any kind of defense at all, because this Cursula has Trick Room, it has Meteor Beam, it wants to click both those, but, I mean, you're just dead. So no Mega Houndoom this time. Okay, the second half fights are harder, so I need to actually read my notes. Okay. Grunts 6. Last run I screwed up against Grunts 6, so let's try not to do that. I need Miracle Seed Lilligant. The first time Lilligant's hitting the field. I need Lantern. I need Big Mike. Thanks for hanging out, Mike. I need Magnezone. I need Turtonator, and I need Dragonite. Turtonator and Dragonite are just showing up again and again. Okay. Excuse me. Miracle Seed Lilligant just kills. What's the lowest level I could be? Level 76 does it. I outspeed. There's nothing that can go wrong. I want to be at 58% to always bait Hyper Voice. So Lilligant at level 76. That baits in Heliolisk, Big Mike. Where's Basculegion? Basculegion plus Lantern. Deal with Heliolisk. That baits in Poliwrath. Dragonite beats Poliwrath, although that is annoying. That baits in Noivern. Magnezone beats Noivern, baits in Ferrothorn. Turtonator beats Ferrothorn. I said level 76 for Lilligant. Can I go even lower with a Life Orb? Does Dragonite need a Life Orb? I forget. $73 does it if I go Life Orb. You have a speed stat of 142. You have a speed stat of 142. Okay. Fair enough. I want to be dead to Hyper Voice, which is 126 damage. So I want to be at 145 health. You'll be at 126, which is always Heliolisk, always Hyper Voice. We give Heliolisk the Sugar Me Do. We pre-damage Basque Legion to 174 health. You need a wide lens. Wide lens? Yeah, wide lens. You need a zoom lens. Dragonite versus Poliwrath. I can get away with a Sharp Beak on Dragonite. Do I want a Citrus? Oh, it's a tough choice. I don't think it's a... I think, yeah, Sharp Beak I think does better for me, actually. So Sharp Beak. You versus Noivern. Thunder cannot miss in the rain. So Persum is probably best. And I need you to have Thunder. Then we'll get rid of Shockwave. And then Turtonator versus Ferrothorn. You need a Charcoal, and even at level 80, you do not care what move you swap in on. Even if it's Curse, you don't care, right? Nope. This looks good. You have a Life Orb to hit the range on Politoed. You have a Wide Lens to hit through Heliolisk's Bright Powder. You have a Zoom Lens to hit through Heliolisk's Bright Powder. You have a Sharp Beak to hit this range on Poliwrath. You have a Persum so you don't get confused. You have a Charcoal. You're clicking Overheat twice. You're clicking Thunder twice. You're clicking Dual Wing Beat into Extreme Speed. Make sure that kills. Yep. You're not clicking anything. Maybe you click Surf a couple times. You're clicking Superpower once, which will always kill Heliolisk. And you're clicking Leaf Storm once, which will always kill Politoed. And I am faster by 1 speed point. Boom, boom. Okay. This is one of the tougher grunts in here. I think this is a pretty clean line. Oh, my coffee and fit is crazy. I don't know if I could do all 8 fights. There's only 3 more. Make sure Lilligant, this works. It works. I'm level 73. I'm level 73. That's faster. That's faster. No need a pre-status. Let's do it. Okay. Lilligant is hitting the field. Lilligant is way, way, way faster than Carnivine, so even though I'm 7 levels under-leveled, this guy is just dead to Leaf Storm, and I am faster than him. I'm keeping Lilligant under-level just in case I need it for Tayton, Liza, Gym stuff. We're pre-damaged to always bait Heliolisk in next. And Heliolisk must click Hyper Voice. Now it must click Thunderbolt or Glare. No, it has to be Thunderbolt. I'm faster than this thing. I just kill this thing, except this thing has a Bright Powder. So this Heliolisk has how many Thunderbolts? It has 15 Thunderbolts. I'm going to run this thing out of Thunderbolts. It has 15 Thunderbolts. It has 14 Thunderbolts. Lantern is like... This thing's other move, is it Weather Ball or Hidden Power Water? It's Weather Ball. Lantern is like the one thing that is immune to Thunderbolt and then baits the normal move and not the water move. This has to be Thunderbolt. That's 2 Thunderbolts. How many are we counting to? I said 15. I said 15. That's 3 Thunderbolts. That's 4 Thunderbolts. That's 5 Thunderbolts. That's 6 Thunderbolts. That's 7 Thunderbolts. That's 8 Thunderbolts. That's 9 Thunderbolts. That's 10 Thunderbolts. We're going to 15. That's 11 Thunderbolts. That's 12 Thunderbolts. That's 13 Thunderbolts. That's 14 Thunderbolts. I'm just gonna count because counting's fun. Just want to make sure I can count to 14 correctly. That seems like a good idea. So it has 16 Hyper Voices and 15 Thunderbolts, so like the count of Hyper Voice and Thunderbolt's going to be exactly the same. So that's one Hyper Voice. And then I'm counting Thunderbolts. I'm just watching again. I do not care. I will not lose something here. Because I can't count to 15 correctly. 1. Sorry for the coughing. Oh. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That takes us to right now, except I swap one more time, and now that's where we are. Okay. This is its 15th Thunderbolt. This is its 16th Hyper Voice. It has one more Hyper Voice, because this thing has one more Hyper Voice than it does Thunderbolt. Okay, it is out of Thunderbolts. This thing has a Bright Powder. I have a Wide Lens. I'm going to hit it with Superpower. We're just going to slam it with a Wide Lens Superpower. This hits 99% of the time. If I miss, I get paralyzed, and that is really bad. That's going to make the Poliwrath later really scary, but just send it. Easy. That's the second Wide Lens I am sending into a Bright Powder today. I think it's the last one. This is going to bait in Poliwrath. Poliwrath only kills me with Darkest Lariat, so this has to be Darkest Lariat. We can just go hard Dragonite on Darkest Lariat. Dragonite does not care. This thing has Belly Drum, which is quite scary. It could not click Belly Drum there because it killed me. It can't click Belly Drum here because Dragonite does more than 50% damage to it. This might kill, this might not kill. If it doesn't kill, I have Extreme Speed afterwards. Extreme Speed does 23% minimum. You're cooked. This is always Noivern, yeah? 111 health, this is always Noivern. Could this be Hurricane? It can. This is random move Noivern. Magnezone does not care. Maybe I could have looked at swapping to Lantern, but who cares? we just spam Thunder. This thing's gonna spam double team. It might be dead to this, it might not be dead to this. Nice paralysis. That's actually... Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Because then you're just dead. Ferrothorn. Could click Curse. Turtonator does not care if it clicks Curse. This is either Body Press or Curse. And then you are just dead to 2 overheats. I need the charcoal to make sure I 2-tap this guy. Shoot, man. Crit him? Did way more than I thought it would. Oh no, it didn't. Yeah. There are 2 more fights I would like to do today. Okay, next I need Slowbro. We both slow. I need Corviknight. That baits in Octillery. I need Kingdra to finish the job on Octillery. That baits in Starmie. I need Kecleon to deal with Starmie, which baits in Gliscor. I need Greninja to deal with Gliscor, which baits in Goodra. I need Primarina to deal with Goodra. Can I afford to keep Greninja at level 79? Oh, shit, man. I need to go get more water. Ugh. I hate being sick, but I want to do 2 more fights. Alright, 2 things of sparkling water to Heal the itchy throat. Okay. I need Kecleon, Kingdra, Greninja, come on, and Primarina. Can Greninja do this at level 79? Yes, okay. Yep. Kecleon cannot do this at level 79. Kecleon needs to be at level 81. And Kecleon kinda needs to bait in only Psychic. Yeah. Alright, you need a... It's a Leppa berry? Yeah, it is a Leppa berry. You need a Leppa berry. And I need to pre-burn you. Kingdra needs a citrus berry. Kecleon needs the black glasses. And Kecleon needs to be at level 81. Greninja needs the Miracle Mystic Water. What's it called? The Mystic Water. And Primarina needs the Pixie Plate. Pixie Plate. Greninja is fine being level 79 for this. Yes. Okay. You need Seismic Toss. Over Hydro Pump. You need... What should your fourth move be? It doesn't matter, right? It does not matter, you're only clicking Roost and Defog. Dragon Pulse is the best you've got. I'll just look through Kingdra's Learn set. Is there a better move than Dragon Pulse into an Octillery? There is not, unless I have a good hidden power, which I doubt, because I would have noticed. Keendra's Hidden Power or Rock. Yeah, Dragon Pulse is fine. You're clicking Fake Out Sucker Punch. You're clicking Surf. You're clicking Moonblast twice. How much does Starmie do to Greninja? It's not pretty, right? It is not pretty. Yeah, this Starmie sucks. So if Kingdra gets diced up by Octillery, it is a little scary. We're gonna have to see. This Starmie is brutal. Could also go Dragon Fang on Kingdra. I think Citrus is better. Dragon Fang, it's a tough choice. It's a tough choice. I think Citrus is better. You have a Lepus, you can slack off 20 times. You have a Lepus, you can roost 10 times. You have a Citrus to control your health against Octillery. You have the Black Glasses so that Fake Out Sucker Punch kills Starmie. You have the Mystic Water so that Surf kills Gliscor. Without Torrent, I don't need Torrent for that. Mystic Water gets that kill. You have the Pixie Plate so you could two-shot Goodra. Okay, this Caracosta could just wipe me. This Caracosta has 8 Hydro Pumps. It has 5 Stone Edges. I believe it has 10 Ice Beams. And it has 20 Stealth Rocks. We are going to fully PP stall this guy. Right now, he's either clicking Stealth Rock or Stone Edge. I am just going to click Slack Off. I do not care. He's gonna click Stone Edge 5 times in a row. If he crits like 3 of them back to back to back, there's a chance that Slowbro just dies. That's 1 Stone Edge. That's 2 Stone Edges. He needs to crit these 3 back to back to back. And he has to like roll well on them. That's 3 Stone Edges. That's 4 Stone Edges. That's 5 stone edges. We're going to do the same thing for his 8 hydro pumps. If he double crits hydro pump, he does 224 if he double crits. So I am good to weave in a seismic toss right now. Yeah. That's 1 hydro pump. Now I need to attack. I'm sorry, I need to slack off. Because he does 224 with double crit. That's 2 hydro pumps. I can afford to seismic toss once again. It's 3 hydro pumps. And then we just slack off 5 more times. That is 4 hydro pumps. There's no need to do anything else. Just keep clicking slack off. I have a Lepa Berry. I have plenty more. That is 5 hydro pumps. That's 6 hydro pumps. That's 7 hydro pumps. That is 8 hydro pumps. Now he has 10 ice beams to get rid of. And I don't want Slowbro to get rid of them because I don't want Slowbro to get frozen. So we're going to swap into Corviknight on the first ice beam. That's 1 ice beam. If he double crits me, he does 93, and then the burn does... He does 109 with max roll crit, so as long as I'm above 218, I'm good. That's 2 ice beams. I'm good to defog here. That is 3 ice beams. We're gonna let this guy die to struggle, so we are just fully PP stalling him. I need to roost here. This is either Ice Beam or Stealth Rock. I have to actually read. That's 2 Stealth Rocks. He has more Stealth Rocks than I have Defogs, so I do need to play it a little smart. What do I mean by that? What should I click here? I I can click defog again. I need him to run out of ice beams before he runs out of stealth rocks. And that will happen. I need him to run out of stealth rocks before I run out of defogs. That's tougher to make happen, but it will happen. That's 4 ice beams. I must roost here. This is either move. That's 3 stealth rocks. Eventually, he's going to attack me twice in a row, and then we're cruising. That's 5 ice beams. I must click roost. Just ice beam again, make my life easy. Make my day punk. That's 4 stealth rocks. This is totally fine. That's 6 ice beams. I must roost. Five stealth rocks. He can attack even if there's no rocks up. He just hasn't yet. Seven ice beams. I want to let this guy die to 6 stealth rocks. Struggle. He's going to kill himself with struggle while there's a future sight in the air. 8 ice beams. I just realized that does not work. Okay, so how do we want to do this? So the problem with that is I was gonna swap to Slowbro and then Future Sight as he kills himself. That does not work. Because then there's Stealth Rocks up. I don't have time to defog against anything else. I need to roost right now. So I'm thinking, is he spamming Stealth Rock? I have Slowbro click Future Sight. I do it in the other way. I have Slowbro click Future Sight, and then I swap to Corviknight, and then I defog. Who will Corviknight bait? Corviknight would bait Starmie Thunderbolt, which is a problem. There is nothing on this team that would appreciate a Starmie Thunderbolt. So my Corviknight being faster than this guy is a problem. I need to click Roost. I can also ditch the idea of having a future sight up in the air. That's fine. It's fine. It's not great. I have to Roost right now. He only has 2 more Ice Beams in theory. He only has 1 more Ice Beam. Corviknight will bait in Starmie no matter what. Slowbro is the thing that would bait in Octillery next. What am I doing? I'm roosting right now. You should be out of Ice Beams. I think when I realized that I lose to this guy, I stopped keeping count. So I'm just going to double check that he used 7 Stealth Rocks. I apologize, but... he used 1 at the very beginning. I can start once Corviknight is in. That's Ice Beam. Oh, he clicked Stealth Rock the same amount of times I clicked Defog. Because he perfectly alternated and I perfectly alternated. Right? Yeah, I could just do math. I used a Lepa Berry. So I have been out here for 15 turns. I've clicked 15 turns. I came in on an Ice Beam, so he's used 9 Ice Beams. And so he must have used 6 Stealth Rocks. That lines up with my count. Okay. So there are Stealth Rocks up. He has 13 more Stealth Rocks. I need to figure out what I want to do. If I end this fight with if I end this matchup with Corviknight out there, so I could either say Kingdra just beats Octillery, That's a tall order. That may not happen. Water Spout does a lot of damage, but Kingdra does really well into Octillery. Having Starmie click Thunderbolt is just disastrous. I do not think I can allow Starmie to come in clicking Thunderbolt. I just do not have a team to deal with that. I can go hard Kecleon if I got that dog in me. Kecleon's level 81. Let's make sure we get him as level 81 in the calc. If I just say I dodge Thunderbolt Paralysis, I may need a sack against Starmie. Make a plan. I think the plan is I need Octillery next. Does Slowbro always bait Octillery? No. Dude, Starmie does absurd damage, man. Holy shit. How bad is having Stealth Rocks up? That's another thing to consider. It makes Greninja versus Gliscor very scary. Which is maybe okay. Maybe is Stealth Rock, is that not, maybe that's not bad. Does Stealth Rock make Kecleon dead to Psychic? Stealth Rocks makes Kecleon dead to Psychic crit. That's bad. Okay, so I do need Stealth Rocks gone. I'm going to swap between Slowbro and Corviknight for a little bit. There's 8 Stealth Rocks. He's just spamming Stealth Rocks. This is 9 Stealth Rocks. This is 10 Stealth Rocks. We're steering this fight because I forgot that this guy has a Quick Claw. There have been some unexpected things, but that's just because I'm bad and can't read my own notes. I want to leave this matchup with Slowbro out there and a future sight in the air and no stealth rocks, and I do not think that's possible to have all three. So I'm trying to decide if I really want a future sight out there or not. He has 9 stealth rocks left. I'm going to heal Corviknight here. He has 8 stealth rocks left. I would like to heal Slowbro as well. He has 7 stealth rocks left. Do I want to heal Slowbro? I don't, what, right? No, I don't. Okay. He has 6 stealth rocks left. Okay, we want him to get a quick claw here. If he gets a quick claw on his last stealth rock, that is unbelievably based. I only have 1 roost left, so I want to save it. Just like that, but do that 5 stealth rocks from now. What the hell was that? Did my defog just fail? Beg your pardon? He quick clawed. He failed to set up rocks. I defogged away the rocks. But it didn't even say Corviknight used defog. It still used up a PP. Alright, fine. That's fine, I guess. Okay. That's scary, because I really need an accurate count of how many stealth rocks he has. He has 4 stealth rocks left. I guess it just doesn't do the animation if his evasiveness can't get lower. Okay, fine. He has 3 stealth rocks left. Want to do this one more time. I roost on the 19th. I defog on the 20th. He has 2 stealth rocks left. If he like clicks struggle here, I'm gonna be pissed. This is his 19th stealth rock. Please get the quick claw here. Nope. Okay. That means Kingdra's in a very scary spot. I probably have to sack to Starmie. If I had Heal Pulse on Slowbro, this would be okay. He is going to struggle right now. I either go to Slowbro so I can get off a Future Sight, or I defog away the Stealth Rocks. If Stealth Rocks are still up, Kecleon just loses to a crit from Starmie. I cannot allow the Stealth Rocks to stay up. I just can't. Kingdra has to get crit like multiple times by Octillery. We are steering! Woo! I forgot that he's gonna struggle right now. Overlay is borked. I was showing off the calc. Thank you. He's clicking struggle. There were 3 things I wanted. I want Slowbro out there, I want a Future Sight in the air, and I want no Stealth Rocks. I can only pick 2 out of 3. I think I need to defog, and then I think I need to hope that Kingdra beats Octillery without Future Sight help. That's a tall order. That is a tall, tall order. He's clicking struggle right now. I need there to be no Stealth Rocks. Okay, I also don't have to go to Slowbro. So just for fun, who would things bait? Slowbro would bait Octillery Energy Ball. Kingdra... I guess who would Kecleon bait? Kecleon would bait Octillery Water Spout. How much does Kecleon take from a struggle? Kecleon takes about a quarter of his health from struggle. That's not good enough. So I have to go to Slowbro. He is dead to struggle. This is going to bait in Octillery. Octillery has to click Energy Ball. I'm going to go to Corviknight on the Energy Ball, which will bait in Water Spout. This Octillery is the most stupidest thing ever. It has Sniper, so its crits do way boosted damage. It has a Quick Claw, so it could just randomly go first. It has Water Spout, the strongest water type move in the game. Right now it must be Energy Ball. We can go to Corviknight on an Energy Ball. We do not want to see a special defense drop. Now it has to be Water Spout. We can go to Kingdra on a Water Spout, and Kingdra can get its soul ripped out. Slowbro Future Sight would have done like 50% to this Octillery. Without that Future Sight help, This is a really scary matchup. Because I just need to click Dragon Pulse 3 times, which gives him 3 turns to Ice Beam freeze me, Energy Ball, Special Defense drop me. We just gotta get some damage in. Don't freeze. Oh my god, am I just dead to crit? I'm probably just dead to crit, huh? I am just dead to crit. Losing Kingdra would suck because Kingdra is really good into the next boss fight. But this is 50-50 Ice Beam or Energy Ball. Corviknight's just dead to Ice Beam freeze, Ice Beam crit. Slowbro's dead to Energy Ball. We gotta just go for it. Please don't crit me on this turn. Just don't do it. I am only dead to quick claw crit. If he doesn't get the quick claw, we are in a really, really good spot. Just one time. Easy! Oh my god. Okay. I'm playing bad. That was not a good Aqua hideout. This is Starmie. This is Starmie, and it has to be Psychic. Kecleon's a different kind of beast. My Kecleon has the most special defense ever. I could take a analytic boosted psychic crit, no problem. Plus special defense Kecleon, baby. Starmie takes the Life Orb recoil. Starmie is dead to Fake Out Sucker Punch. This is like a perfect kill. The minimum rolls is barely 90%. Nice crit. This is Gliscor. What are you clicking, Gliscor? It doesn't matter. You're not poisoned yet. I'm currently a dark type. That doesn't matter, though. This is either Earthquake or Dual Wing Beat. It's more likely to be Earthquake. Greninja does not care. Greninja can come in on either move, and Greninja just lives crit. This thing is just dead to Surf. This is a pretty stacked Greninja. I freaking love this Greninja. Finally is Goodra. Goodra needs to click Dragon Tail, I think, or Body Press or whatever. You do no damage to Primarina. You're dead to 2 Moon Blasts. You could really curse there? Oh, I must have crit. Yeah, you're cooked. Aqua Tail does no damage. Okay. One more fight. One more fight. One more fight. One more fight. Simply superb. Easy every single time. Okay, slow the hell down. It was one quick claw away. If Starmie could have clicked Thunderbolt there, it maybe would have been like sack slow, bro. I don't know who I would have sacked. I can't sack Kingdra. Kingdra is, well, I would have had to see if I had another Dracovish answer. Okay, Corviknight beats Rillaboom. I just need to give it Aerial Ace. I need to be very careful of Endeavor stuff. Oh, I have to be very, very careful of Endeavor. I just totally forgot that was a move. So I need to Leppa. And then I can just Roost 5 times as he clicks Endeavor 5 times. He only has 5 Endeavors, right? Yeah. I just need to be very, very, very aware of Endeavor. But Corviknight wins that. Corviknight will always bait Ampharos. As long as I am above 29%, which should be cake. Lantern beats Ampharos with help of a ghost type. We go back and forth until he's out of focus blasts. We surf a bunch. We bait Ludicolo. We go back to Corviknight. We Aerial Ace a few times. We just need to end below 85% so that Tentacruel sees that it out damages me. Empoleon beats Tentacruel. We could take a pit stop through Lantern if we want to bait Giga Drain. Or wait. We can Icy Wind. We can Rock Smash, Defog. Swap to Dragonite, Thunder Punch. Doesn't have to be Thunder Punch. Baits in Wobbuffet. And then Basculegion plus Throw can PP stall Wobbuffet. So on this turn when I swap to D-Knight, why can't he just click Toxic Spikes there? I think the answer is he can, but I can swap between Dragonite and Empoleon for a while until he doesn't. How much Toxic Spike PP does he have? He has 20. How many sludge bombs does he have? 16. Yeah, I could do that for a while. I could run him out of Giga Drains a few different ways. That seems pretty good. Okay, Corviknight baits in Ampharos. You beat Ampharos. You need Basculegion's help. That baits in Ludicolo. Corviknight beats Ludicolo as well. That baits in Tentacruel. You beat Tentacruel with Dragonite's help. Dragonite baits in Wobbuffet. You're gonna beat Wobbuffet. You need a Lepa Berry. With the Endeavor stuff, Corviknight needs to click Roost more times than I thought. Can Corviknight beat Rillaboom? And does Hurricane do more than Aerial Ace? I guess start there. Way more. Okay, that's a better move then. Well, does Hurricane do more to Ludicolo? Because I also have to take down Ludicolo. Aerial Ace does more to Ludicolo. Okay. So Aerial Ace it is then. Do I have Aerial Ace? Yes. I get rid of Hurricane. Hurricane is infinitely reteachable. Lantern needs a zoom lens. What item are you, Ampharos? Lantern just needs a citrus is fine. You need a citrus. You need one of my shed shells because of Wobbuffet. And you need my other shed shell. And let's actually think about struggle damage, which I did, but let's think about it more. Struggle into throw does very little. Yeah. Okay. You have a Lepa, so you can click Roost 10 times. You have a Citrus because your item really does not matter. You have a Citrus because your item really does not matter. Your item, you need a Citrus. You have a Shed Shell to swap out of Wobbuffet. Penguin needs Rock Smash. I need Rock Smash and Icy Wind. There was no pre-status. Corviknight does have Aerial Ace. 20 Aerial Aces is enough to deal with Rillaboom's Malarkey and Ludicolo's Malarkey. The question is, are 10 Roosts enough to deal with both of their Malarkey? And I think the answer is yes. Do I want to Feather Dance Rillaboom? I think I do. That seems good. Yeah. Okay. It might not be worth it, but we could do it. Okay, this fight is really not that bad. This is the last fight I want to do. You're clicking Surf. Is Surf your best move into Ampharos? It is, right? There's not going to be any like surprise Lantern TMs that could help with that. Natural gift, but I'm not using a natural gift berry on this Ampharos. Yeah, Surf is fine. Okay. Good luck, Corviknight. You have to do a lot in this fight. Alright, this is a grassy surge fight. Grassy terrain fight, I should say. Okay. This thing needs to click Woodhammer. 2 crits do, I think I said 184 damage. This thing has Endeavor. I need to be very aware of how many Endeavors it has. 2 crits do 184, so as long as I'm above 184, I could do other stuff. I have to be very, very careful with Endeavor math. This thing has a focus band. So we just gotta be careful. Okay. He can't click Endeavor right now because he has more HP than I do. I am good to attack. 2 crits do 184 damage. Now I have to click Roost. Can he click Endeavor right now? He is at 61%. He is at 165 health-ish. So Endeavor does a whopping 6 damage. He cannot click Endeavor right now. Now he has to spam Endeavor. He is going to be at 61% or so. He sees Endeavor is doing like 100 damage. He's going to click Endeavor 5 times, hopefully. He's at 172 health. I know exactly how much health he has. How much is Grassy Terrain healing? It's 1/16th, right? Grassy Terrain is 1/16th. He has 188 health. He needs to click Endeavor. I can click Aerial Ace on that, because his crit will not kill me from there. That's 2 Endeavors. Now I click Roost. That's 3 Endeavors. He has 106 health. That's 4 Endeavors. He has 122 health. That is 5 endeavors. He is out of endeavors. I want to be... I should have double checked. I should have double checked the math. This might kill him if I crit. Okay. Who would I bait when I'm this healthy? I need to be at 252 or less to bait Ampharos, which sounds perfect for a guy like me. Yeah, this is always Ampharos next. This trainer has a Wobbuffet, so I just have to be very, very, very careful. Below 252 is Ampharos, so I just click Aerial Ace again. Nice crit, you're dead to recoil. You're not dead to recoil. This guy has a focus band. Cool. This is Ampharos. It's Ampharos, and it has to be your electric move. We can go into Lantern on that. This Ampharos is kind of a problem. His Hidden Power Ice is really strong. This needs to be Focus Blast, yeah? It has to be Focus Blast. We're just gonna stall him out of Focus Blasts. He has only 5. There's 1. He has lots of Thunderbolts, right? He has 24 Thunderbolts. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. So now his strongest move is Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Ice barely like out damages Grassy Terrain Recovering. And I'm gonna click Surf 5 times. This guy has a Quick Claw, but like who cares? What health do I need to be to bait in Ludicolo? As long as I'm above 164, I always bait in Ludicolo. Let me double check the Wobbuffet scoring, because I screwed up Wobbuffet scoring last time I was here. Ludicolo will have a higher score than Wobbuffet. I just need to stay above 164. This will be Ludicolo who kills me with his grass move. That is correct. Corviknight's gonna deal with Ludicolo. Corviknight has how many roosts? Hell yeah. I need to end this interaction below 85%. Let me get an exact number there. 223 should do it. Nope. Nope. 221. 221 is not good enough. $220 is not good enough. How about 215? 215 is good enough. Sorry, I'm not explaining really well. Does 217 work? 217 works. That is the highest HP I could be at. 217 is the goal. 217 or less is Tentacruel next. Again, I'll double check the Wobbuffet scoring because I screwed that up before. Yes. 217 or less. Is Corviknight dead to Waterfall crit? I am, so I must click Roost here. Yeah. This guy has Grassy Glide, so he does have a priority move. I just gotta be a little careful. Now he has to click Grassy Glide because he sees that I kill him. How much will Grassy Glide do? His Grass Gem is gone. Grassy Glide does 36 at most. Is that Obstagoon? Yeah, if he max roll crits me, that's actually Obstagoon, so I need to chill a little bit. I do not want Obstagoon in next. Yeah, I didn't know that interaction. I assumed that Roost would end before the grassy terrain happens, but I'm wrong. So now we just click defog a little bit. I said the magic number was 217. 218 does not work. Is he above my aerial ace range? He is now above aerial ace range, so I think he's clicking... Oh no, I do 64. He has to click Grassy Glide one more time. That means I can click Aerial Ace because he has to click Grassy Glide unless he's like out of PP. How much PP is Grassy Glide? 20. Cool. This is Tentacruel. If it's not Tentacruel, we're in a world. If this is Obstagoon, we're in a world of hurt. If this is Wobbuffet, we're in even more hurt. This has to be Tentacruel. Good. I can do math. I do not play Magic, but... I have played Magic once. Yeah, Roost ends your flying type until the end of the turn. That includes end of turn stuff, which I think is what you're saying. This is either Scald or Toxic Spikes. We can take a quick little detour through Lantern. Now this is either Giga Drain or a second layer of Toxic Spikes. How bad would being toxic be? It like wouldn't be bad, right? Because I'm going to be switching a bunch. The grassy terrain would literally cancel out the toxic damage. And how much health does Throw need to be at to finish the job? Oh, no. Nope. No. I cannot let Throw be toxic. Throw is going to finish off this Obstagoon, but if Throw is poisoned, then all of a sudden Obstagoon can click Obstruct. Obstagoon lowers my defense by 2. I'm pretty sure Obstruct lowers by 2, and then he's poisoned or burned or whatever, and then it's a disaster. I just lose. So I cannot let Toxic Spikes stay up. This is either Giga Drain or a second layer of spikes. This has to be Giga Drain into Lantern. I'd like to run this guy out of Giga Drains if I can. That is 1 Giga Drain. Now it's either Sludge Bomb or a second layer of spikes. Empoleon's job is to slow this guy down. And a Rock Smash twice. How much does his Giga Drain crit do? He does 90 on a max roll crit. Now that he's at -2, Dragonite just wins, but I cannot allow there to be Toxic Spikes up. So I'm going to defog away the spikes. He is clicking either Giga Drain or Toxic Spikes. Please be Giga Drain. Okay. He's clicking Sludge Bomb. Please be Giga Drain. I can't allow that. That cannot come to pass. What health does Dragonite need to be at to not bait in Obstagoon? As long as Dragonite is above 49%. As long as I'm above like 127 health on Dragonite, then it's never Obstagoon. I may end up PP stalling this guy. Just one more Giga Drain, bro. Nice. Cool. Dragonite has a Shed Shell. You're dead to dual Wing Beat. You're at -2 defense. Tentacruel at -2 defense is dead to Dragonite dual Wing Beat. I know that's right. This is gonna bait in Wobbuffet. Buckle up. This Wobbuffet has 62 PP. I'm going to swap 62 times. It's one Destiny Bond. AI can never swap. I'm going to swap between Throw and Baskia Legion. Both of these guys obliterate the Obstagoon in the back. So it can never make a swap because Baskia Legion just kills with superpower and Throw just kills with any of his 4 fighting moves. So we're going to swap 62 times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to get this kill with Throw out on the field. So technically I only need to like get rid of all the counters. Once I see him click Destiny Bond or Mirror Coat, I could start attacking with Throw, but Throw just does no damage. So okay, he clicked Mirror Coat. Oh no. That's 40. I don't really care who's out when Wobbuffet runs out of PP. It does not matter. That's 50. That's 62. So he should be struggling now. It really doesn't matter what I click as Throw. I guess Revenge does the most damage, but Revenge does the most damage. If he somehow has a counter in the back pocket, at worst, I take 162 damage in recoil. That's fine. As long as Throw has 129 health in the pocket, he wins against Obstagoon. So, yeah, we're good. And then you were just dead to any of my fighting moves. This Obstagoon has a Flame Orb, and this Obstagoon has the move Obstruct, which is Protect. If Obstagoon clicked Obstruct right now, I would just lose. But AI does not like to click Protect on their first turn out in a battle, in a singles battle, unless I'm statused. So had I let Throw get poisoned by the toxic spikes, then Obstagoon could have clicked Obstruct right now and it would have just been over. But because that didn't happen, he cannot click Obstruct. I literally all 4 of my moves kill. Let's click Drain Punch. Let's click Storm Throw. That's the most fun move. He's clicking either Close Combat or Facade. Could it be Shed Shell? It can't, right? It cannot be Shed Shell. It's either Close Combat or Facade, and then you're dead. And that is Aqua Hideout Grunts done deathless. Was it riskless? Hell no. Was it bad? Some people would call that a bad Aqua Hideout. There was some stuff there that was silly. 2 of those fights just had bad planning. 1 of those fights just had me not reading my notes. But 5 of them were good. Get me the hell out of here. I am not talking to Aqua Admin Matt. Okay, so the Matt team is going to be you, which baits in, what's this bucket? And then you, which baits in Dragapult. And then you, which baits in Kartana. You beat Kartana, which baits in Raikou. You beat Raikou, which baits in Mega Gyarados. And then I need a blood sacrifice to Mega Gyarados, which is you. This is a very rough cut of the team. I like dreamed up some other ideas. So we're going to play with them. Let me show you Matt's team. So Hitmonlee beats Mamoswine. Fake out, close combat, there's no stealth rocks up. Dracovish only has Vicious Rend, it's a water type attack. Kingdra just tanks the water type attack. Kingdra could slow down Dracovish, no sweat. Kingdra kills Dracovish, baits in Dragapult who only clicks the dragon moves. Primarina destroys Dragapult, baits in Kartana. Turtonator destroys Kartana, baits in Raikou. Crocodile destroys Raikou, question mark. Crocodile is just dead to Scald crit, so who knows. And then Hitmonlee beats Mega Gyarados, but I just need a sacrifice to get Hitmonlee in. So it may be sack Kingdra, sack Cast Form. But who knows? So you? I'm still looking. There was an idea that like popped up in my head using Flip Turn and like set up a Tailwind and do some stuff with Tailwind, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crocodile versus Raikou is quite scuffed. I need to use Kingdra to get rid of the water gem. And then once he's got rid of his water gem, I'm just dead to crit. That's pretty bad. I'm dead to 3 crit rolls. So, I don't know. This Raikou sucks. Donphan does not do any better. Donphan is dead to more than that. Lantern does great. Lantern just gets calm-minded on. Well, maybe there's something with Lantern Icy Wind? Lantern Icy Wind and let Hitmonlee finish the job. Do not fake out the inner focus fellow. That's not horrible. not great, but it's not horrible. I speed time Mega Gyarados, so I cannot stay level 79. It's going to be some variation of that, but we'll figure it out. Icy Wind Lantern. There might be something there. There might be something there. What's Lantern's hidden power? Hidden power? Oh no, grass is not helpful for Raikou. Alright, I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging, y'all. I'm glad I was able to get through all that. Deathless, quote unquote, because it wasn't very good. Yeah, it was good. It was fine. I'm happy with that. It's 8 really hard fights. Most of those were good enough. The Octillery was bad. That was bad planning that led to a bad fight. But that's okay. Thanks for hanging, y'all.